Yo, what's going on with you guys? It's your boy Dwidge, back at again with another video. This video, guys, is just me kind of talking to you guys about understanding what type of season you are in your life. Currently, for me right now, I am in a season where I'm trying to get to the next level, and the reason why I made this video is because a lot of you guys might be in a similar position where you want to get to the next level, whether you want to get to from having $0 to having your first 10k, 100k, whatever. Me, I'm looking to, play in the ball games where I'm generating millions of dollars online, and currently that's 10x, more than 10x of what I'm doing currently, and it means that I have to do things that I haven't done before. I need to be ultra locked in, and for me personally, I found that when I wake up really early and prioritize my goals, which usually ends up in you kind of having other aspects of your life usually suffering, whether it's gym, relationships with people. Obviously, I'm not trying to neglect the gym, neglect relationships, but that's just a part of the journey. That's what usually happens when you're trying to, grow something, trying to make something big for yourself. And that's the journey that I'm in right now. And understanding that, for me personally, that's why I'm choosing to wake up at 4 a.m. It's not because I think it's going to make me more money. Realistically, waking up at 4 a.m. doesn't do shit if you're not working on the right things. But for me, it's understanding that it's just a discipline thing. If I'm waking up at 4 a.m., I'm dedicating myself to wake up at 4 a.m. I'm going to make sure that what I'm doing in that time is going to be worth my time, and it's going to push the needle forward. For me personally, this morning at 4 a.m., it is currently a Monday. What I did was product research. At the end of the day, as you guys know, I run e-commerce brands. What I'm looking to do right now is get my second brand off the ground, and that requires me to be very dedicated, and we need to get some revenue in the door, because currently we're trying to get some sales, like I just said, into the door for this business, and I'm not looking to wait months to start generating sales. So I'm going to be testing hella products. I found hella products this morning, and from 4 a.m. until, it is what time right now? It's 10 a.m. How many hours? That was 6 hours. I've been able to find new products, validate the products, submit it to my web dev, and do a few other things, and it's only 10 a.m., right? And if I woke up later, it'd be like 3 p.m. right now, and I wouldn't have other time to focus on other things in the business. Right now, I am ultra focused. I want to be able to do a lot in a day and use my time effectively, because I want to be able to hit millions of dollars by the end of the year, more than $2 million. So what do I need to do? I need to prioritize, sacrifice my sleep a little bit, and I'm not going to trap off like 1 hour of sleep. Obviously, that's just going to be a recipe for failure, but I'm going to be probably trapping off like 5 to 6 hours, nothing too crazy. That just means I have to go to bed earlier. Like, that's not that bad. Sacrifice a little bit of sleep, and yeah, just change up your routine and do what you need to do to be able to hit your results. So I talked to you guys about this pivot that I'm making in the last couple of videos, but I just want to show you guys kind of how and I don't want to use the word like monk mode lock in too many times, because it becomes just cringe at the end of the day. Like, you don't need to do these type of things, but you have to understand what works for you. For me personally, and this is even how I operate every Q4, I start waking up at 6 a.m. and I just attack, and that's just how my body, or me in general, that's just how I'm able to kind of get in my zone, kind of get in my element, because most people don't wake up that early in the e-com game. Realistically, you don't have to wake up early. Again, some people I know work better at night. I found that at this point in my journey, I used to be a later worker, but at this point, like, I work better, in the morning. The later, or when I wake up earlier, I should say, the later I wake up, usually the less productive I am. Anytime I wake up past like 10, I don't even wake up at 10 often, but anytime I wake up past 9:30, 10, that's when my day is unproductive. Before I know it, I do my first task. 3 hours later, it's like 3 p.m. and the day's cooked. Then I have to usually wake up even later the next day, because I have to work until like 3 to 4 a.m. because, again, there's a lot of things to do. And currently, like I said, I'm in that season where I'm in that grind mode. So in me understanding that, I need to wake up earlier, and that's fine by me. I need to do what I need to do. And I told you guys my schedule. Mondays is product research. Tuesdays is creatives. Wednesdays is launch days. Thursdays is scaling whatever worked previously in the last week or cutting whatever didn't work. Fridays is more of like kind of a rest day, not really a rest day, but I still get still get shit done. Saturdays is just to learn new things, whether it's creatives, offers, website, whatever I want to learn in terms of the business to better myself. And Sundays is just to look over the finances, look at the performance, and just reflect on the week and see what we can do better. So this new schedule is what I'm going to be doing to help me achieve $2 million for this year. And I'm not fucking around. The last couple of years, I kind of fucked around. I wasn't taking, my goals seriously. Yeah, I've been able to generate cool amount of revenue, whatever, in my journey of ecom, but I want more. I want to be able to do more revenue, and I know I'm capable of doing it because I've looked at this shit multiple times. I'm looking at, and not like you shouldn't be comparing yourself to others, but it's kind of good to kind of see, or just, yeah, it's kind of good to see what type of results are capable for yourself, because people are doing millions of dollars a month, which is still on the low end of ecom. People are doing 10 million, 100 million a month. And there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to do $1 million a month with my business. And me understanding that, that's why I had to do the reflection and look at the current brand that I'm operating. Does this make sense for me to do this? Or do I need to change my approach and operate multiple brands? Or do I need to focus on this and that? That's the kind of thought process that you need to go through when you are in your journey. Understand what vehicle you're using, because at the end of the day, your business is a vehicle to success, to money, cash flow, whatever you want to call it. A lot of the times what happens to entrepreneurs, and this is what I found from watching a lot of videos, talking to a lot of people that I know, and just reflecting on my situation, is that a lot of times you have the skills, you have the knowledge, but the vehicle that you're using is what's capping you and not allowing you to be able to succeed the way you want to succeed. Like, personally, like, not even on some cocky shit, like, I know I'm capable of greatness. There's no reason why, and this is just me showing you guys what I mean by this. Like, you can't just think you know it all, because I don't know it all. But I'm looking at this shit every Q4. I'm able to push, $100,000 a month, 5 to 10K, 15K days. But then when it comes to off season, the rest of the year, I'm not able to do that. And it's not because of a lack of knowledge, because I'm able to do it with basically the same creatives, the same offer. It's just because the vehicle that I'm using is not something that's able to be scaled, because it's a seasonal product. And me understanding that, okay, if I run another product, another store, and I just do what I already know and just scale it that way, if that makes, not scale it that way, I don't know what I just said right there. But if I take another product, another store, do everything that I already know, I should be able to hit better and a larger revenue with the second store with a more evergreen product, offer, angle, whatever. So that's why I looked at this shit objectively. I snapped out of it. I was just kind of in a rut, stuck, not understanding what I need to do. Because at the end of the day, I've been working. You get into a cycle of entrepreneurship where you're just working. And sometimes you forget to look at it from an outside perspective and understand, is this work that I'm doing even worth it? Because yeah, working hard is good, but at the end of the day, working hard is not going to get you to the millions, right? It's not about working hard. It's about working smart. And what I was working on wasn't necessarily the smartest thing that I could work on. Yes, it makes me money. Yes, it does this and that, but it can't push me to the level that I want to get. I want to push myself to, so I have to pivot, and I have to, again, now get into a new season and grind it out. Because the same way I was obsessed about this first brand, this is the dedication that I had for the first brand. I was sacrificing sleep, and I was sleeping less to do this shit because I was still in school. I was still trying to work on this shit as well. And the hunger, the drive, and that's the shit that I have right now. Like, I'm sleeping and I'm just thinking about, okay, what am I going to do now? Product research, this, that, creatives, what's next? I'm hungry for this shit. And I haven't had this hunger for this e-com shit like this. And since literally, I just told you, the first brand, because I felt stuck with the first brand, because everything I was doing, yes, it was pushing it to, I would hit these highs, but it would always hit a ceiling. And I never understood why. And you have to understand that some products can't necessarily be scaled the way you want it to be scaled. And there's different approaches that you can take to scale the business forward. You can add different SKUs, and that's a different angle that I'm going with this brand. But I'm also understanding that it doesn't necessarily take that long for me to operate this business, because at the end of the day, this business shit, it's about leverage. And realistically, right now, the only thing I really do in terms of the business is literally just finding products and working on the creatives. If I get someone to edit it, get someone to make the website, realistically, my time isn't going to be taken up by that much by doing a lot of things. Sure, there's media buying, but media buying at the end of the day doesn't take that much time to do realistically, if we're being honest. So me understanding that, I'm realizing that I can operate multiple brands, should be able to operate multiple brands at scale, as long as I'm leveraging, you know, different team members and understanding that I can't do it by myself. And that's the path that I'm going with. Obviously, I'm not going to jump into multiple brands at once, because we need to make sure the second brand gets off the ground, make sure we have the proper systems to be able to facilitate a third brand, fourth brand, fifth brand, 10th brand, whatever we're trying to do. But that's just the path that I'm going with this e-com shit. So that's why I'm waking up at 4 a.m. every single day. It's not because I think I'm on some guru shit, whatever. I don't even like the concept of waking up at 4 a.m. cold showers. I would never do some cool shower shit, but 4 a.m. right now is something that I think I need to do just in this phase of my journey. So that's what I'm doing right now. Maybe I'll pivot, maybe I'll stop doing it later down the line when we start hitting 10K days, whatever. But right now, in this phase of my journey, that's the type of shit I need to be on. I need to be ultra locked in, and I can't let off my goals, my journey, and the vision that I have for myself. So yeah, it's about to be the end of the video. This kind of yap sesh, rant sesh, kind of how I've been feeling this morning, and waking up at 4 a.m. honestly was good. So I'm about to hit the gym, get some work in, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Also too, any of you guys that are starting off ecom or just in ecom in general, in the description, tell me what you want me to make, what you want me to make videos about, because again, I told you, I'm in the trenches. I'm doing product research every week. I'm making new creatives every week, and I can sit down and make videos telling you guys about, this is a product that I was going to run, why I was going to run it. I can make videos about kind of how I want to make creative, how I'm going to make creatives, blah, 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 and just break down my whole process and show you guys how I'm going to generate over $2 million this year with my brand. So appreciate you guys for watching this video. It's been your boy Dwidge, and catch y'all in the next video. Tomorrow, I'll talk to you guys about, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Catch y'all in the next video. Peace.